This is a super late review of Wonder Woman. But hey, I wanted to talk about this movie. I saw the movie a couple weeks ago, actually 2 weeks ago. From today, actually, I think. But I want to talk about it. I want to give my thoughts. So, yeah, sorry for the super late review. I've been busy. I got my first job, started working. So, yeah, I do apologize. But anyway, Wonder Woman. Now, this is the solo Wonder Woman movie. This is the first ever Wonder Woman movie, her own movie. If you guys remember, Linda Carter had her own TV series. I think it ran for 3 seasons in the 70s. Yeah, and then you had her and you had Gal Gadot in Batman v Superman, which was an okay movie. So, and this is it. Making history right here. Also, yeah, like I said, Batman v Superman was okay. Man of Steel was good, I thought. Suicide Squad was okay. So yeah, DC has kind of had problems with their movies. As of late, that's the problem. Can they turn it around? Well, this is, like I said, about Wonder Woman's origins, Diana Prince, and how she became Wonder Woman, how she was training from a young age. You know, basically, yeah, she is on this like planet. She's on this she's somewhere where with all these women, she's never seen a man before. And then suddenly, Steve Trevor, played by Chris Pine, crashes down. He's in the war, you know, with Germans and everything. World War I. Okay, and he crashes, and you know, then she meets him, and then she goes on with him, and then they have an adventure. So what I liked most is that, honestly, I cared for Wonder Woman. That's the thing. They dived into her character and what made her Diana Prince, and what made her, you know, stand out. Not just the action sequences, and the action sequences are amazing. Let me stress it, they are amazing. But Gal Gadot really sold Wonder Woman. She really did. I mean, let's be honest. She did. That's the thing, I cared about her character. Chris Pine and Gal Gadot have wonderful chemistry. Great chemistry. They really do. They really do. They glow on screen together. I mean, really. Every scene they're in. There's one scene in particular, since I'm talking about those two, where they're on a boat. They're arriving, right, to where they have to go, and they just talk about life. Really, it's funny, but it's also like, you know, it's funny, but it was a good conversation. Great dialogue, actually. Yeah, it was one of my favorite scenes in the movie. So, what I'm gonna have to say is this. So, what happened was that, you know, basically, there's a point in this movie where, you know, you haven't seen her kick ass, you haven't seen her get into the suit, you know, the lasso, the shield, you know, you guys know. You've probably seen the trailers. But there's a scene, right, where it's no man's land, it's called, right? And I like that because, you know, when you're not supposed to be afraid, you know, because I shouldn't be afraid to be a man. Or, you know, you guys know what I mean. And I don't mean literally guys. But, you know, because if she could have just, you know, easily would have been like, you know, she's not a man and shit. But she didn't. I mean, it wasn't about gender, you guys know what I mean? She went in there, I mean, there was slow motion, but she deflected that bullet. I mean, it was great. I was getting goosebumps, man. I was getting excited as hell when that first action scene. There's about 3 main action sequences. The first one, when she comes out of the trench, it was great. I mean, the first time she was kicking ass, Gal Gadot sold the action. We saw the physicality in BVS, but honestly, great, great, great stuff, man. Great freaking stuff. Because I love comic book movies. I love superhero movies. But I was nervous because it's DC. But the trailers look good, and I mean, I had a blast with Wonder Woman, man. Amazing movie. Because Gal Gadot is Wonder Woman. That's who she is. And yeah, there's just, I mean, I'm sorry, I'm basically doing the positives right now. I'm covering that. And I'm gonna get actually into some negatives now, actually. The villains, right? Usually Marvel has had a tough time with the villain characters. There's about two or three in this one. They didn't work. You didn't really care. I mean, they were bland. They were plain. Nothing special. I mean, they were just, you know, really nothing. Really nothing, to be honest with you. And, I mean, you know, nothing special there. You didn't care. They weren't really a threat. I mean, Ares, there's, spoilers are coming now. So if you have not seen Wonder Woman, I'm going to tell you to turn off this video right now. First of all, I will say you should see Wonder Woman. Hell of a movie, amazing movie. And, yeah. I'd give it an A-. That's just quickly, right there. Okay, here we go. So Ares is revealed, right? A little twist here. That's not who you think she is, who you think he is, you know. I didn't, you know, I didn't see it coming, but was it really necessary is probably the better question here. Yeah, and then there's the fight. DC likes their big fight scenes. And then, you know, you have that. And Gal Gadot's really all toned up and shit. She has muscle. I mean, you can tell. And then, yeah, they have that. And then Chris Pine, basically Steve Trevor, basically, right, leaves. He goes on a plane, but basically he crashes. I mean, basically he sacrifices himself. And then you don't hear what he's saying though when he does leave, but it wasn't emotional. It was tough to see him go, but where can his character go? That was the thing. What else can he do? He served his purpose. He served his story, and yeah, he basically he killed himself. It was sad, but sometimes they force the romance just a little bit with them, and just a bit, like where he's like, "I love you" and shit, and I was just like, so you just met her, like, I mean, they call it that, she's sexy. Let's not hide that. I mean, you know that, but I'm just saying, looks. I mean, that's not love. You guys know what I mean. So, you know. She was nice too, but you know, he's like, "I love you," and I was just like, all right. I mean, it was sad to see him go. It was emotional, I will say that. But I was just like, he didn't have to say "I love you." That was where I was just like, okay, you didn't have to say "I love you." I mean, you knew her for what, a day, a couple days maybe, because as you know, they had danced and. They had a, you know, moment where they kissed and stuff, but, you know. Yeah, you know, it's alright, just like I said. Didn't bug me too much, but I could have done without it. Just like the Ares reveal, I mean, it was kind of predictable, though, if you really wanted to see it. The movie was funny, though, I will say that. Great action. It's a great origin story, a great introduction, really, before Wonder Woman. Now, this actually makes me excited for Justice League, to see her in Justice League. and other future DC movies. So, yeah. So anyways, guys, I thank you guys for watching. And like I said, I'm gonna give Wonder Woman an A. An A, actually. So yeah. I give it an A. Great summer movie, great summer blockbuster. And just, I mean, it's a female lead, female superhero lead. We have not really had that. I mean, they've had bad movies like Catwoman, and yeah, and Elektra, but we finally did it. This is historic. This is monumental. This is great. A lot of great messages in this movie too. Great themes. But anyways, thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed Wonder Woman. Hope you guys enjoyed this review. Let me know what you thought about Wonder Woman in the comment section below. So yes, thank you guys for watching. And until next time, guys. Sorry this review is late, but more videos are coming, so stay tuned. Peace out.